Please, who will help me explain to the female genders in our generation that the marriage institute they are fighting is actually what is put in place to protect them? And their basis for this fight is very funny. They are like, a man will pay a bride price and owns the woman as their own property or possession, that the woman will leave their own name and start bearing the man's name. The woman will be doing chores in their house. And I'm like, so if you didn't marry, you won't do chores. If you're living alone, you don't do chores at home, right? So let's even come down to the bride price and taking your husband's name, which is what they see as the former slavery, right? They call the marital institute, which is protecting them, a form of legal enslavement. So let's just break it down. The marriage institute is put in place by men that you are criticizing to protect women. If not for the marriage institute, biologically, physically, a man is stronger than a woman. When a man feels like doing the do, a man will just grab any woman around and do the do. If peradventure the man impregnates the woman will bet the children and take care of the children. The man holds no responsibility whatsoever about that action. There's no consequences, there's no penalty, nothing. It is still these same men that sat down and said, okay, let's put ourselves in check, let's put this man in check. So for a man to impregnate a woman and the woman will bear children for him, the man has to marry that woman, whereby paying dowries on the head of the woman and the woman bearing the man's name. That action alone is to tie the responsibility to the man. So you bearing the man's name shows that the man becomes the man's responsibility. So whatever comes with you is on the man's head. This is a form of or a way to tie you to the man, so that the man will not just come and impregnate you and jump to the next woman just like that without any responsibility whatsoever. Comes after the do that he did with you. You understand? But women of our generation, we don't understand the gravity of this marriage institute that you are fighting. So we went from a man just jumping on any girl they see, impregnate them and move about their way or their life without having any responsibility whatsoever that comes after the action they just took, to a man carrying his own people to another man's compound to go and start speaking in parables that they saw a flower that they want to pluck. You don't understand. Now they now pluck the flower. The family of the woman knows the family of the man, and the man pays the dowry of the woman, and the woman start bearing the man's name, putting all responsibility on the man's head. So from just gallivanting like a fowl, those local fowl, that impregnate other local fowls, to this kind of structure that protects